to see if I can change that name, bruh. What's goody, y'all? What's goody?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. They'll run with Langford to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Check. You can choose the mic. Watch mic.
From the gun, here's Daniel. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the block.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Brought down at the
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
You the vibes? Let's go!
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, for a kid that started his career as a quarterback, he's certainly showing a lot of conviction carrying the football.
He is running with some power, and I think he's running some frustration out of his system, don't you think, partner? Because you know he wants to still be a quarterback. But Coach Red O'Brien made the switch. He has gone along with it. I think he just wants to show that he can contribute and contribute in a big way. And the way he's running the football, there's no doubt about it. They've made the right choice.
Following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
I'm definitely not on fucking rookie. I don't know why y'all keep saying that shit. Just because I'm good. Fuck out of here.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything? Under pressure, and down goes Daniel.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
25-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
16 yards right off the bat with a first down. On first down, it's Allen, and he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's
Hard to believe, Charles, that it was just this time last year that he was the one handing the ball off. Now he's running the football, and it's his high school teammate Tommy Matthews handing it to him.
Yeah, it says a lot about the dedication to the team, doesn't it? Because you know he wanted to stay at quarterback and compete for the job. But once Coach Red O'Brien made the decision that Tommy Matthews was going to be his guy, and remember, just a year ago, what were we hearing? Red, you can't win with 2 quarterbacks. You can't do it that way. Well, he's made a decision, a firm decision for his team, and now he's putting them both on the field at the same time, hoping for great results.
And CD, I'd also say this, in an era where there are so many transfers, especially at the quarterback position, hats off to him for finding a new spot at running back and wanting to work with Tommy Matthews.
Yeah, no doubt about it for him. It's the team, the team, the team.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards there, and that enables them to also pick up the first. Well, from our vantage point up here in the booth, and look, we have the luxury of kind of seeing the entire play from a bird's eye view, but his knowledge of blocking schemes seems pretty impressive.
Oh, I would agree with that totally, and I think it's similar to wide receivers that flip over to become defensive backs.
A 6-yard
Okay, you know what receivers are going to do because you used to do it that way. Well, as a former quarterback, he can see the entire play, the entire blocking pattern, and understand what it looks like before the ball's even snapped. And I think that's to his benefit, and of course, it's benefiting his team.
11 yards there, first down. Oklahoma now with a 1st and 10.
That's all I'm doing. Run the ball.
Now a carry for Allen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Sooners add on to their lead.
Extra point.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
The PS3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a...
They made the defensive line, they made it different now. It's like you can't press you know what I'm saying, the right trigger and then press like X or A, whatever. Like you have to do that stuff with the with these buttons right here, bro. So it's great.
Script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt.
Bro, I mean, are y'all asleep? This is Madden. What y'all talking about? This is Madden. This is Madden. This is the storyline. Man.
Situation on fourth. The Miami punter out on the field as he'll come on to kick this one away.
What y'all talking about?
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable for Thomas. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you get the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
46-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
They'll run with Allen. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
To throw on 3rd down, Matthews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
47.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Allen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Sooners add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And that's complete to Gilmore.
He dropped that.
Good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Daniel on 3rd down.
Give me that.
That'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Daniel's pass.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The ball carrier.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
That dude said if they bring out another college football game. He didn't say mad. He said football game. I mean college football game. Yeah, I'm asleep.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
You timestamp this.
Gain of a yard
get
that
mad.
time, but from the spot,
Time
actually no
stamp there.
gain. So 3rd and long.
Y'all tripping today,
And the big
boy.
fella stepped
Y'all
that
own
up
one.
in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't
I'm
move up to the
trolling
next level
shit.
if you don't take
This
care
is
of him
crazy.
first.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the route is on. It's 24-0. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half.
Damn, bro.
And expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
It's caught. Here's Langford. That catch good for only a couple.
To number 15. Out of bounds.
2nd and 8.
8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Daniel. And Dye brings it in. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. A final shot before the break, Daniel. And that is incomplete.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Sooners 24, Hurricanes nothing.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third down, Allen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory. And a decision that he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Daniel got an open man. It's Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Third and
timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
And a grab here by Gilmore. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Daniel on first down. Complete to Gilmore over the middle. And a loose football. It's going the other way. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Allen. They find some open field here. But he's into the clear. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive.
I'll be back though. I'm finna finish this shit. Finish this game. I'm gonna go live.